Well, I think Benton won it, but the results are Robinson's going to kick off. Benton will have the ball first.
Okay.
That's what they'd have done anyway.
Jim, as we're going to catch some of the starting lineup as they're doing out there, I think one of the key things is probably the injury situation with the Maroons. One is Jeremiah Whiff hyperextended his elbow early in practice this week, and we'll see how he can go, and got big shoes to fill with Tony Graham breaking his ankle and multiple injuries, as I believe Brandon Harmon will try to step in and take his place today, which is going to be tough.
Wheeler and Harmon will probably be splitting time out there on the field.
Yeah, and you'll just have to see how the sophomore reacts and the senior reacts and everything else, as we'll get some starting lineups out here for. We'll go, as Ron's watching through, I'll go ahead and go down the starters on defense for the Maroons. That's B.J. Stevens, a cornerback, number 9. Number 21 is Justin Clark, a cornerback. Jeremiah Whiff, number 12. The free safety, Chris Hurry, number 5, the strong safety. At weak tackle, Don Stewart, number 54. At the nose guard, number 35, Matt Wheeler. Number 56, the strong tackle, Justin Wager. Inside linebackers, Tim Lindsay and Charlie Rhinesmith. Outside linebackers, Jared Wampler and Matt Parker. And also, got to remind people, Jason Watts out for the year, and Wampler ready to step in there also for the Benton Rangers as they introduce their offensive unit. At the tight end is number 42, Justin Wyatt. Left tackle, number 70, Clint Lampley. Left guard, number 50, David Lambert. At center, Justin Groves, number 71. At right guard, Skip Thomas. At right tackle, Jason Bennett. At tight end, Bryce Schaefer, number 89. At right halfback, Brad Wilson. Fullback, Jason Johns. Number 33, left half, is 21, Ken Zybert. And at the quarterback, number 17, Reggie Smith. Benton, for those who don't know, run a tight T, or that's what they've shown so far.
Well, Benton's coming into today's ball game with a 7-2 record. Lost 2 games to in the season, one to Murfreesboro, one to West Frankfort, both by less than a touchdown.
Murfreesboro standing next door to it.
That's all right. we hope to see.
Yeah, we want to see them next week. And they want to see us.
Gladly drive the extra mile.
Yes. We're still going through the introductions.
A little bit on Benton. You mentioned their fullback, Jason Johns. I've got him here at 6'1", 205 pounds. Interesting and a big season for Jason, 1,205 yards and 17 TDs. So he is their go-to guy.
You carry that out a little bit further, and that the average is 25 carries a ball game and an average of 5.3 yards per carry. So 2 carries by Johns and you got a first down.
That's right.
And that's about what they've done.
I think that's going to be the key. If the
70% of the time inside the tackles, basically.
That's probably Robinson's key. You stop the running game and you'll win the ball game.
Well, they've not had to throw much this year. I think Smith is something like 50, 51, or 52 passes on the year is all he's thrown.
This is Maroon's 5th straight appearance, 6th in the last 7 years, and this is Benton's first time in the playoffs.
What's Benton's enrollment? How big a school is it?
I don't think it's much. I think they're a little bit, football enrollment, they're a little bit smaller than Robinson.
Really?
Yes.
Helping patients achieve the highest level of health and comfort in their homes. That's what Crawford Memorial Home Health has been doing for over 15 years. Assessments, therapies, catheter care, chemotherapy, and wound care are just a few of the skilled nursing services available. Personal care by certified nurses assistants, therapy services, and medical social services are also available. Most home visits are covered by Medicare, Medicaid, insurance, and private pay. Crawford Memorial Home Health Services, Crawford and Jasper counties, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 546-5461. Got a lot of preliminaries to go through, it seems like, for the playoff games. We might mention last night, Martinsville knocked Milford off, a team they had played earlier and beat earlier in the year.
Right.
We've got several ball games played last night, a bunch of them going this afternoon.
And to remind people, the winner of this one will play the winner of the Mount Carmel Murfreesboro game that's going on at 1:30 today down in Mount Carmel.
Now, what was the story about the St. Joe and Unity? Was it Unity they were playing up north?
Yeah.
Same conference. They played the last game of the season. Unity beat them 48-12 or something like that.
And it was reversed.
And reversed last night in
Right.
the first game of the playoffs. They were quite upset because they had to play Unity again, but it worked out well for St. Joe.
That's called getting your team up and the other side let down.
It's easy to say there's a huge crowd here, especially on the Robinson side today. And a good crowd from Benton. That's a 2.5-hour drive from Benton, and they brought some people, but it'll be interesting to watch here as we're going to get ready as Hurry's going to tee it up for the Maroons, as back deep for the Benton Rangers is number 21, Ken Zybart, and he's flanked by number 31, Brad Wilson.
Well, we've got a windy afternoon. The temperature's not bad, around 50 degrees, but that wind has really been blowing strong out of the west, and that's definitely going to be a factor in the ball game, I think. Robinson may suffer a little bit with the kicking situation with Jason Watts out. Hurry not having the experience or the attempts back there, plus the fact that right now they're going to be facing the wind for the first quarter anyway, as Benton won the toss, chose to receive, and we're about set to go. And
this is just fine with Robinson because they'd rather play defense anyway.
It's kind of interesting. Benton's big horse running back is not in the kickoff team. I was a little surprised.
As Chris Hurry gets ready to kick it off here as we get ready for the 1995 playoffs. The Fighting Maroons from Robinson against the Benton Rangers.
Good kick. It's going the side of Wilson, and it rolls. Goes out of bounds about the 2 or 3 yard line.
It almost carried all the way past the pylon. Look for
probably marker about 6, and I suppose
look for Benton to bring it out to I believe it's a 35 or the 40 to start off with. We're going to kick it again. Nope, going on D at the 35.
The Argus Printing House is Crawford County's oldest continuous business. Home of quality printing and the Argus Weekly newspaper, keeping readers throughout the country informed about the Maroons.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service accounting and auditing. That's Kemper CPA Group in Robinson.
Well, there's that T formation. That's something we haven't seen much of this year. Reggie Smith, the quarterback for the Rangers. And
there's the horse.
Johns, the first man through, and he picks up about 6 yards right off the bat.
Got his average on the first carry there, didn't he?
And it's going to be a war across the line. That's where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Maroons shifted into a 7-man front with Charlie Rhinesmith as a down lineman then.
Justin Groves, number 71, right there in your picture, is the center. They list him at 270. He's the workhorse.
Maroons.
Look at the big gap right
there
in
goes
front of
Wilson.
him,
he's going to pick up a first down on a counter.
That's Zebart. 21 is Zebart from the left half position.
Looks like Robinson's defense was split real wide in the middle, not giving Groves anybody to block there. Content to run around him.
Maroons playing basically a 6-man front.
Now they got Wheeler.
Now they're going back.
Johns again. This time they stack him up and he didn't go anywhere.
Nice tackle by Tim Lindsay and Charlie Rhinesmith, and Jeremiah Whiff came and finished him off.
Got about a yard.
That was because he was leaning the right way, and that's all.
Not to stir anything up, but did you notice that all the officiating crew was from West Frankfort, Carbondale, DeCoin,
Heron, down in through there, Southern Illinois.
Well, those poor guys had to drive up here too.
That's all right.
They didn't. I'm not going to say it.
Second 9 on the pitch.
Look
at Hurry go on it.
Nice
job. Covered.
Chris Hurry turned him back in. Good job.
Wheeler was right there too.
Hurry was reading his keys real well, and he strung it. The whole team strung it out, and Hurry, he made the first hit, and Wheeler finished it off as it's going to be 3rd and 11 here for the Benton Rangers.
3rd and long. See if they go away from their normal situations here and do something other than run up the middle. No change in the offensive lineup.
Whoops, somebody slipped up here. No flags. Well,
the whole offensive line left, and
nobody else did.
And nobody else did. The ball stayed right where it was at. But it's going to be 4th down and about 2 on a nice carry there by Johns, and I expect Benton to go for it here.
Yeah, I kept waiting for the flags to fly, and nothing happened.
Benton quickly out of the huddle. Big stand right here with 9:54 to go in the first quarter.
Let's see if they don't give it to Johns right up the middle.
They
Now we got a timeout.
They tried a hard count to get the offside penalty called against Robinson.
Maroons stayed home.
I'm a little surprised that with the ground control ball game that they run, that they're attacking as quickly as they are and not using the clock much.
That's right.
E.H. Berry Corporation is proud to be in Crawford County and is a strong supporter of youth of the community. E.H. Berry, pleased to help bring you today's ball game. That's E.H. Berry Corporation in Robinson.
The Days Inn is pleased to support the Fighting Maroons in the playoffs. Good luck, Maroons, from the Days Inn. The Days Inn is located on West Main Street in Robinson. For reservations, call 800-DAYS INN.
Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance, for trucks, cars, or vans. Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson.
Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their 1995 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from Pulliam Funeral Homes.
Well, the ball's on the 44. It's 4th and a long yard, let's say. And Benton shows that they're going to go for it.
Up the
Johns
middle.
Has
Johns,
got it.
he's got to pick a first
down.
down. Picks up about 2, and that's going to be a first down for Benton.
Not much more than enough, but about a yard more than enough.
Down to the 41 as Benton continues this drive that started on the 35 as in their initial possession here with 9:35 to go in the first quarter. Benton driving.
Johns again, he's got a big hole. And he's met after about 3 yards.
I don't know who met him out there. B.J. Stevens met him.
Stevens and Hurry and Lindsay's out there, 2 or 3 others. With Johns, it's going to take a team effort to get him pulled down.
Again, the Maroons got to do that job. They got to stop the running game.
2nd and about 6. The ball at the 37.5, we'll say, right between the hash marks.
Coming back this
Wilson.
way.
Counter.
Nice tackle by
gets about 3 yards.
Justin Wager.
Brad Wilson, the ball carrier there.
Knocked him forward for about 3 or 4. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here for the Rangers.
Anybody else besides Johns who carries the ball, we have to delay and look at the roster and see who that guy was, because we haven't called their numbers at all.
In there now for the Rangers is Nick Batts, number 40, coming in at a halfback position. To Batts.
He's got it. Boy, he's met, hammered.
Nice job by Justin. Justin Clark stuck his head in there and
Whiff had him around
met him in the hole.
Was there.
Yeah.
And Whiff, 4th and 1 again, Jim, with 8:10 to go here on this long first possession for the Rangers.
Which elbow was it that Whiff had hyper? The right one?
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't backed off any yet, has he? He's made a couple of hard sticks out there.
Look, I would say look for Johns. That's where they're going to go.
Yeah.
They do, and he's going to get a first down.
Yeah, he pushes everybody ahead up to about the 28-yard line. 27.
Maroons are making them work for it, but Benton just keeps moving down as they're down now at about the 28-yard line here with 7:45 and counting in the first quarter.
The weather's changing, and we'd like to remind you that Rural King supplies your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. Rural King Supply, Route 33, east of Robinson. Handoff cross again, Batts.
He's going to pick up 3 or 4. Mixing it up a little bit, Jim. It's just not Johns left and right. They're really coming back with the counters.
Now, Batts and Wilson have been trading places. Wilson comes back in the ball game at that right halfback spot.
And Matt Wheeler may be dictating a little bit of that as he's, they've seen the film. They've seen films of Robinson. They know what kind of defense we've got. Up the middle to Johns. He keeps driving.
Late flag.
Don't know what that'll be. I think that's Hurry.
We got a Maroon down. I think a little wind knocked out of him.
Probably going to be against the Maroons, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's Hurry. A little slow getting up.
It is against the Maroons. As they'll move it down probably to about the 9-yard line. I would say.
I was watching Wheeler that time. He shot the gap between the center and the guard on the right side, and they ran the other way. I don't know whether they're delaying long enough to pick that spot or whether that just happened that way. I don't know.
The next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson at 546-5593. That's 546-5593.
It's a first down on the 9. Smith to Johns, and he stopped
nice
right
job.
there. They buried him, and that basically is no gain.
There were 4 Maroons there, led by Matt Wheeler and Tim Lindsay, Charlie Ryan Smith, and we'll give Justin Wager
Kevin Werfel comes in the ball game for the Maroons down here, and they don't move the yard marker any. It'll be 2nd and goal. The ball's still right at the 9-yard line. No score. We're in the first quarter. We've played about 6 minutes.
Get back.
They cross to Wilson.
Nice job, Maroons.
Little counter again, and Wilson, the carrier, might have got a yard out of it.
Now, do you think Benton will go away from this? 3rd and goal at the 8.
Batts comes back in the ball game, and Wilson out again.
Big defensive stand here for the Maroons. These next 2 plays are real important.
Oh, they got splits.
Yeah, that's the Justin Wyatt, the tight end. Whoops, now he's back to the tight end. Batts is the man split to this side. They show throw, and he's being chased. He's loose, and he's tackled about the line of scrimmage. Tim Lindsay, I think, made the circle back on him. No, it's 61.
Good coverage out there by the defensive backs of the Maroons, as they had good coverage here, as it's going to be 4th and goal at the 7.
That was Jared Wampler that made the tackle that time. Made a good move from his spot, came back and caught Smith.
They turned him back in towards the middle, and the pursuit was there. As
Benton's
Benton's going to call another
timeout. 2 of them they've used this quarter.
First Robinson Savings and Loan FIA offers convenience checking accounts with no minimum balance requirement and no monthly charge. It also includes a network ATM card. First Robinson Savings and Loan FA with branches in Oblong and opening soon in Palestine. FDIC insured.
Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agents, proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck to the Maroons from Alan Summers, Gina and Gene, the staff at State Farm Insurance right here in Robinson.
Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring you this telecast. Enjoy the great hours and full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The ball is, what?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the ball's just inside the 8. It's a 4th down coming up. Second time they have been at this 4th down position.
Do they have a kicker? Has anybody heard that?
Don't know. I bet they're not going to worry about it now.
Films. I would say they're going to go for it. Look for a pass to the tight end out of this.
Now
they show a little power eye different. Wilson is in motion. Smith back, does throw over the middle, touchdown. He goes to the tight end, Wyatt, and he was wide open. That's got to be the first TD pass he's thrown this year.
Nice drive by Benton. Took 7 minutes. 5 minutes exactly left to go here in the first quarter, and the Benton Rangers take the ball on the opening possession, drive down on a 65-yard drive, and score 6-0 here, as they're going to go for 1 as they line up to kick.
Wyatt will be doing the kicking. Soccer styles it right through, looks like. Got it.
It's good. 7-0. Great drive by the Benton Rangers. Maroons thought they were going to stop them inside, but they lost the tight end down at the end, and they scored. Well, so now it's in the offensive's hand as Benton Rangers are going to kick off here with 5 minutes to go.
Benton used several varying variants of plays coming down that time. They showed what they've got, and it's not just Johns, the guy you got to watch for.
That's right. The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, the M. Coulter Post 69 in Robinson.
X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson, 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price. Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
The Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in tonight's game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way. B.J. Stevens back deep for the Maroons.
Stevens and Culp and Lewis all back.
Bats to kick off. Pops
Short
it up.
kick.
It's going to go to Charlie Rhinesmith.
Right at the 28-yard line, or 27. He picked it up.
He's going to come out to the 37. Now it's time for the Maroon offense here.
Well, good field position to start with for the Maroons here as they begin their first effort on offense this afternoon.
The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. And working for our veterans for a better community. Benton tends to play a 4-4, Jim.
A little variance right off the bat. And we've got a procedure penalty right off the bat against Robinson.
Offsides. Ooh.
Well, this has plagued the Maroons all year. Let's hope they get that straightened out in a hurry. 5 yards walked off. That puts it back to the 31-yard line, actually just almost to the 30. First down and about 15.
It's the thing that the Rangers didn't do in their first series. No penalties. Maroons start off with a penalty.
Harmon at fullback. Harmon to see. Culp with the ball.
Oh, just barely tripped up. There's a big hole there, guys.
Yeah. Got about 5 yards. He's back to the 35.
That's pretty encouraging on the first running play, and you see a hole like that open up in that defensive line.
Truitt split out to the near side. And Matt Parker in tight at the tight end on the other side. Lewis, Culp, and Harmon in the backfield.
Give up the middle to
Harmon. And he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard.
3rd and 11.
Big third down here for the Maroons.
Well, with a gusting wind, it kind of takes away a little bit from your passing game, too. I kind of look for a big day to the tight ends.
Look, they don't even see Lewis out here.
Lewis is split to the near side. Yeah, they sent it. Wilson comes out to cover him. Sims is in at the tight end position now on the line. Culp split to the other side. Here's a little pass to Lewis. He's overthrown.
Just barely overthrown. There again, the wind is a problem. You get the ball up in the air and it tends to float.
Maroons 3 and out here as they're going to punt with 3:23 to go, and it's 4th and 11.
With Lewis standing out here by himself, I thought maybe Benton saw last week's game films and saw the extra guys in the field for Robinson. They just thought that was another one of them.
Be nice for Hurry to get a good punt off here.
He'll be kicking pretty well into the wind. He's about going to have to aim that to the far side of the field to keep it in play. Good low line drive kick. If he gets a good bounce, it'll be a dandy. Taking it to 32.
Matt Parker.
And he's knocked down at the 34. About a 2-yard return.
Good coverage. Well covered.
Parker met him, and Lindsay was right behind him.
I think this side judge, I'm glad he was out of position because it sure did look like Parker had his face mask. Now the defense has got to step it up here and do some something to Benton. They can't get down 14-0. They got to come out and play some tough D here. 1st and 10 with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter.
The ball on the 34 for Benton as they come out. Johns, no. That's Zebart. Gets a couple.
There was no apparent change in the way Robinson approached the line situation there. No changes that we can see.
Wheeler really slid down the line well and made the initial hit as Whiff finished him off.
Give him 4 yards, though. More than I thought he got. Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
We're kind of back in the corner.
As they bring in bat split out here to the left. Up the middle, Johns.
Big hole.
First
Lindsay,
down.
Or Hurry finally knocks him down. I believe he got the first down, yeah. Across the 45.
right now. Benton can't be stopped. 2:18. They've had the ball most of the first quarter here as they start their second possession with a first down, 1st and 10 at the 45.5-yard line.
Johns again. This time he was back.
Wager.
Wager just wrapped him up and threw him down. Justin Wager, good tackle. Got a yard out of it.
Nice job by Justin Wager. They've got to do that on that 1st and 2nd. We got to force them into pass. Even though that's how they scored, you still got to force them in away from their strength. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter.
They had Wager on this side of the ball that time in Robinson's defensive play or lineup. They've gone back the other way now.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job. All jammed up out there by Don Stewart, and Tim Lindsay finishes it off for the tackle along with Charlie Rhinesmith.
Benton had 2 blockers out there, but Stewart tied them both up.
You're going to be 3rd down here and 10 at the 45-yard line, and right at 1:10 to go with the Benton Rangers on top 7-0.
Rhinesmith's kind of hurt. Something. He's holding his hand or something.
He got a stinger.
Smith keeps it to throw, and he's being chased.
All right, Don Stewart.
Don Stewart. Big loss. Stewart broke through there and got him from behind for about a 10-yard loss.
Pretty good coverage downfield. It did look like Bryce Schaefer was starting to open up, but I think that he wasn't really even looking for the ball at that time, and the Maroons had pretty good coverage. Nice defensive stand there by the Maroons as Benton's going to come up with a 4th and 19 here with about 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We'll see Batch back to pass.
We have a freshman back there, number 29.
You know who that is?
Yeah.
There's the kick. It's going to be taken by Stevens.
Tad Hewlett's
at the 34 is where he picked it up.
Come on, BJ, get outside. There it is.
That's some room. BJ's knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Good return.
Great
Benton
return.
played it well, though. They kept the guy back there where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Nice return by B.J. Stevens down to 34-yard line.
Took it from the 34 to the 34.
Crawford County State Bank is ready to handle all your banking needs. If you need some financial advice regarding loans or trust accounts, they're there to help. Crawford County State Bank is an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Well, that may be a big momentum pusher now for the Maroons on that return.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge. With the red carpet lease, Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
Ron, you get a chance, pick up the cart down here with the walking wounded on it. We got Watts and Graham, who's got ringside seats at the ball game, both with their feet wrapped up in a cast.
See if the Maroons here can
give them moral support, and the Maroons call a timeout as they talk it over. Well, Charlie Incorporated CI Systems on the east side of the square in Robinson wish the best to the 95 Robinson Fighting Maroons football team. Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, your Novell authorized reseller, providing all your local area network needs. Their experienced staff can make that network work for you by providing high quality equipment and local network support. Charlie Incorporated CI Systems. Give them a call at 618-546-5442 in Robinson.
One thing, Jim, I want to make sure that I tell everybody that freshman back there was Tad Hewlett.
Yeah. I thought you were going to come in quicker with that when I said you know who it is. This kid has got speed to burn.
And he's back there for Jeremiah Whiff. And, you know, you're going to see some different personnel than we've probably seen all year as coaches reassess everybody. And, you know, it's all a situation, offense, defense, kick return, punt return, everything from now on out. And there is no tomorrow, as we've got 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. After that big return by B.J. Stevens, the Maroons come out. Look how deep they've got 42.
There's Brian
Culp. Culp breaks it loose and back for a first down.
Inside the 25. He got just enough for the first down, it looks like. A 10-yard pickup.
He'll be close.
Well, the first spot they made, he had it. Now they moved the ball back. I think they're going to measure it, and he's really close.
Okay, that'll end the first quarter, and the Rangers on top on that opening possession score, 7-0 here as we're going to go for a measurement here on, it'll be 2nd and short or 1st and 10 for the Maroons.
Benjamin Moore exterior paints are on sale now at 10% off at Big Buck Building Center in Robinson. Their Moorguard latex house paint is available in wide selection of fade-resistant colors for wood, masonry, and metal surfaces. You can choose exterior eggshell, finish oil house paint, and much more. Don't forget to protect your deck before winter with Clear Deck Sealer and stain. All Benjamin Moore exterior paints are now on sale for 10% off at Big Buck Building Center in Robinson.
As you saw, about 2 inches short for the Maroons.
Yeah, you can pick up the cart there. You get a chance, Ron. Show the guys the walking wounded down there, Tony Graham and Jason Watts. They got the best seats in the house, and they get a ride from one end to the other.
They're moving him around. Tony has to keep his leg elevated.
He's not right now. He's cheating a little bit right now, isn't he?
Maybe we better not show that.
Don't let his doctor see it.
The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community.
And the Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in today's ball game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation. Victor Products Division in Robinson, people finding a better way.
Now the ball spotted. 2nd down an inch or 2. We're ready to go to the second quarter with the Maroons at the 24. Now shut up.
Back to throw is Wesley Parker being chased. Gets rid of it.
Nice job by Wesley.
Yeah, great job.
Look down right down there. Double coverage, Matt Parker.
He threw it right at the feet of the sidelines of Lewis coming back on it.
Now, Lewis was well covered on the sidelines, too.
That was a good play by Wesley.
Good read by the quarterback, and he did the right thing.
Maroons quickly back up over the ball.
3rd down, 2nd down, isn't it?
Quick count. Give to Lewis. First down.
To the 20.
Inside the 20, down to about the 19.
Was that down marker, Ryan?
Now it is.
Yeah, I know it's 1st down, but he threw me. Oh, that was the first play from scrimmage afterwards. Maybe not. 1st and 10. The ball right on the 20, just inside the 20. This time it's Harmon, about 4 yards.
Good job by Brandon Harmon. He stuck in behind his offensive line and just let them do all the work.
Looked like he grabbed somebody by the belt and just rode on through, didn't he?
Pickup of about 4.
Again,
Culp.
Down
nice,
right
nice job. He
down.
picked his way right through there.
Jim, you notice something? Maroons they're not even getting a play from the sideline. Wesley's calling them right there on the play. They've got a set play, and they're going boom, 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 boom. There's something coming in.
Sims and Parker at the tight ends. Lewis, Culp, and Harmon in the backfield. And there is Culp. He's got it. Come on.
Touchdown.
Come on, Brian. Attaboy.
Culp from 8 yards out.
And he just walked in.
11:05 in the 2nd quarter. Maroons break into the score column. See what
There's the cannon. Shakes that old building, don't it?
See what the Maroons do here. Lindsey coming in to attempt the extra point. They go for 2 up the middle.
No sign yet.
No sign. They're looking at it. I don't know.
They're not going to give it to him. Oh.
Well, the attempt for 2 fails, and it's a 7-6 ball game. Benton Rangers still on top here in the 2nd quarter. Robinson impressive on that drive.
We'll make one note there, Jim, as they were coming off. Harmon looked like he was really struggling to get off. I don't know if he was hurt or not. Kind of watch that here in the next possession. I thought the Maroons had that 2-point conversion.
The First National Bank of Oblong has a branch located at the Robinson IGA Plus with a 24-hour ATM. This is just one of the many special services you'll find at Robinson IGA Plus, now at the Westgate Shopping Center.
Leaf Incorporated is proud to be a part of Crawford County and is pleased to support the students of the community in their youth activities. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson.
The Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud of their community and pleased to be a sponsor of this broadcast. That's the Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson. Nice drive there after that kick, that punt return as the Maroons
Well, that was the jump start they needed.
Yep.
Was the return by B.J. Stevens on that. That was Stevens' return that when I said that. A lot of people back deep.
Catch a few numbers in there for the Maroons. Matt Wheeler on the kickoff team. Aaron Ackman, Reggie Truitt, B.J. Stevens, Tad Hewlett, Jared Wampler, Charlie Rhinesmith. Who else is in there? Justin Sims, Brandon Lewis. I think that's Justin Clark also. That'll take care of him. 11:05 here to go as
Jared Wampler on this side. He gets turned around so you can see the number.
Nice kick.
Good kick.
Good kick.
Bats
picks it up
at the 20.
He breaks it out to the outside all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Good return.
Both special teams working hard as Benton will take over at the 35.
Kind of interesting. Bats had to wrestle the ball away from a guard that was in there, a big 205-pound.
Give me that ball.
And Bats isn't small.
No, he isn't.
He's 5'8", 185.
I was excited for a
junior.
I thought both guys going for it were linemen. I thought that's great, but then there's Bats. Here's Johns in motion. Pitch back to
come
Wilson.
on, Wager. Come on, Wager.
Good job, Justin Wager. What's the flag? Holding.
Well, there ought to be one out here
on
Johns, too, because he had a good grip on Chris Hurry.
Okay, they've got it. I thought it was a good, clean tackle. That's what I was afraid the flag was going to go for.
It's going to be holding out here.
Yeah. Well, here's the situation now. You got a good choice. What do? You take the loss and the down.
I take the loss and the down myself. Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons, from Alan Summers, Gina and Gene, and the staff at the State Farm Insurance Agents in Robinson. You got to tell me when you change all these, Ron. I have to read them.
Well, they got Benton a 5-yard loss plus loss of down on that by declining the penalty. Are those little drops on the window?
Yep, it's raining.
Cloudy skies, the wind still blowing more out of the.
It just switched to the north. It just switched to the north.
Here's Johns
up the middle.
Again. Johns is a hole, but he stopped. Oh boy, a whole host of Maroons on him.
Nice job. Lindsay
and Ryan Smith on the bottom.
Wager.
And Wampler, there was a batch of them.
3rd down and 11. 12. After that first possession, the Maroons have done the job on defense and forced them to.
Okay, here's Wilson split out to this side. Johns and Zebart in the backfield. Zebart in motion. Johns the lone running back. He's going to throw. He's looking. He's being chased. Wager missed him. Lobs it down.
Intercepted! Justin Clark.
A great interception. He stepped in front of Wilson. Wilson 6'3". Clark stepped in front and pulled it down.
Who was hurrying the quarterback back there?
Wager. Wager just missed him, and
somebody else put a rush on him though, and made him get rid of the ball
outside,
just a little bit more quicker than he wanted to.
Maroons had good coverage all over the field. Everybody was right where they needed to be. The weather is changing. We would like to remind you that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear, plus service and lacrosse insulated boots at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
Who writes this stuff about the weather?
I don't know.
Lewis split to the far side.
Up the middle to Harmon.
Harmon
picking up behind those linemen.
Got about 5 almost.
Linemen.
X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
Lewis again splits way out to the right.
Same set now. This time pitch back to Culp. He's got some room. He's got a big room.
He breaks free down the sidelines.
Knocked out of bounds around the 17-yard line.
What a job by Matt Parker out there. Blocking.
From the 45, and they say he stepped out.
About the 20, looks like.
Oh, man.
Inside the 20.
I was going to say I had him. Yeah, okay. They brought it back about a yard. About the 19 is where they're going to mark it.
Culp now splits out to the left. Reggie Truitt out to the right. Harmon and Lewis in the backfield.
That pitch was just perfect. Wesley kept it just long enough and then made a good pitch to Culp. That's a tough play.
Got a problem with the chain.
Let them worry about it. Culp is going to be split to the near side. Reggie Truitt on the far side. Harmon and Lewis will be the only ones in the backfield. Well, now we're changing personnel.
E.H. Berry Corporation is proud to be in Crawford County and a strong supporter of the youth of the community. E.H. Berry is pleased to bring you this broadcast. That's E.H. Berry Corporation in Robinson.
I think Johns went out with a helmet problem, I think.
Up the middle
This
to
time,
Harmon.
Harmon
Not much there.
Right there at the line of scrimmage.
Nice stop there by Benton. On the tackle for Benton, number 71 is Justin Groves, and 69, Larry Summers.
Groves is known as the animal. He's the 270 guy. You don't want to run at him.
Second down and 11 here for the Maroons.
Brian Culp again, and this time he's wrapped up about a yard maybe.
Groves came way down the line to catch Culp from behind. He picked up maybe the 2 they lost on the first play, and that's going to be 3rd and 10 here at the 19 as Benton's defense stiffens here.
We're about due here.
7:57 to go, Jim, in the first half.
Yeah, I was going to say we're about due for a pass to Truitt, maybe a slant or a Parker. Wesley throws to his brother.
Oh.
And missed it.
Well, they couldn't have held him much better, but there was no flag, so it's going to be 4th down and 10 here for the Maroons.
Well, Benton did a good job holding him up that time. That didn't let him.
But the ball was in the air.
Wesley knew where Matt was supposed to be. Matt just couldn't get there.
That's what the Maroons do here on this one. 4th and 10 at the 19 for the Maroons.
Full backfield, Culp, Lewis, and Harmon. Truitt split. Lewis in motion. Wesley back to throw. Now he's being chased and thrown down for a loss at the 32-yard line. And that's Groves that gets through there again.
Wesley also did the right thing. All his receivers were covered. He just went ahead and ate the ball, and Benton takes over on downs here on a nice big stop, big defensive stand inside the 20 as they'll stop the Maroons, and they'll take over on the 30-yard line with 7:30 to go.
Graves Auto Group is your local. Let's stop that now while we get play started. They come out quicker than I thought.
Up
this
the middle.
Is Johns again.
It's going to pick up about 5.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons in this afternoon's ball game.
Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They are pleased to help bring you this telecast. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Split.
Schaefer
Double split.
is a man
Slot.
split to this side, and
Up
they
the
go
middle.
Johns again. Look
Hit
at
by
him.
Lindsay.
Bull his way for about 3 or 4 yards.
It's going to be a first down as Johns carried the ball past the 40, I believe. That's where they're going to mark it. Just on this other side of the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Benton Rangers here with 6:47 left to go. Argus Printing House is Crawford County's oldest continuous business, the home of quality printing, and the Argus weekly newspaper, keeping readers throughout the country informed about the Fighting Maroons. Benton with the split left, slot left. Up the middle.
Nowhere that time.
There's a guy named 56. His name's Justin Wager that met him in the hole, and he lost 2.
Stewart was there as well.
Lost. Oh. He hit him in the backfield, and they move it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the crowd let them know what they think.
Yeah, just remember where the officiating crew's from.
Wyant is split to the far side. Again, it's Johns, and he gets a couple of yards.
It's going to be 3rd and about 8 here with 5:53 left to go in the first half. 7-6, Benton on top of the Maroons.
First Robinson Savings and Loan, FA, offers convenience checking accounts with no minimum balance requirement and no monthly charge. It also includes a network ATM card. First Robinson Savings and Loan, FA, with branches in Oblong, opening soon in Palestine, FDIC insured.
Big 3rd down here.
Wilson and Wyatt are the people split to the far side. Back to throw is Smith. He looks
Wager,
outside, being chased, gets him down
Okay.
at the 32.
Wager got to him
Wampler.
first. Wampler took him down, and Matt Parker was there if he got loose.
Wampler went right around Johns, attempting to block him.
Yeah, they move it up to the 33. They're giving him a yard every time on the tackle, man.
Justin Wager just blew up the middle. I mean, there's nobody there to stop him. 4th down here and about 18 to go.
I don't believe they're going to go on this 4th down.
Probably going to punt to B.J. Stevens, if I can get that out of there.
Stevens and Hewlett. Bats, not real good kick. Stevens handles it at the 38, hit immediately and thrown down.
Good job by number 23 for Benton. That's
you say it, I can't.
TJ
Choicer?
Choicer?
Whatever.
Okay.
TJ. Call him TJ.
432.
Anyway, he did a good job.
This is where the offense needs to get a score.
Yes.
BJ handled that one cleanly.
Next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, and shocks. M&M Exhaust, 303 West Main in Robinson, 546-5593.
1st and 10 from the 39. And flags again. Somebody move.
They're going to call it against the Maroons again.
Penalty. Same old problem. Same old problem. They don't know procedure. I don't know whether that means somebody's lining up offside or somebody started.
That doesn't really make any sense there.
They, according to the call, somebody's got to be lining up offside. 1st and 15 now. We moved it back to the 34. And keeper back to Brian Culp. He cuts inside and he's tackled about a yard loss.
Not much there as both the cornerback and the end got loose from their blocks, and Culp didn't have much of a chance. 2nd down and about, 15 to go here, Jim?
Still about 2nd and 15. We're on the 34. Lewis is going to split to the far side. Truitt over here.
For Reggie Truitt here, anytime.
Here's Harmon again. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard out of it.
Not much there again for the Maroons, as Maroons are going to be faced with 3rd and long here. 3rd and about 15 with 3:20 to go. Sims comes in at a tight end position. Lewis splits out to the right. Culp out to the left. Harmon, the single running back.
Parker to throw.
Nice.
He had it and lost it. Brian Culp made a diving attempt at it, had it in his arms, but he would have been a little short of the 1st down yet.
We're going to see that before the day is over.
He was wide open on the play. Wesley let him just a little too much.
Big punt here by Chris Hurry with 2:55 left to go for the 1st half. Benton on top 7-6 in this 1st round of the 1995 playoffs from Crosby Field in Robinson.
He's going to be kicking from about the 22-yard line. Gets it away. Good line drive
nice kick. Nice
down to the 32, taken by Zebart, and gets it to the 42.
Good coverage by the Maroons. Nice kick by Chris Hurry in this tricky crosswind now from the west, as the Benton Rangers are going to start out at the 42.
One thing that Benton, I see a lot of people playing both ways. The depth of Benton may show up before the ball game's over here, with Robinson being able to platoon the way they do. Here's Wilson
on a counter,
and a good job to pick him up after about a 4-yard gain.
Nice job by a good reaction by Justin Clark.
Clark and Whip over there. 61.
Wampler.
Yeah, Jared Wampler.
2nd down and about 7 with 2:30 left to go here on the clock.
3-yard gain. We'll put it in just inside the 45.
After a couple of wild offensive series, it's really settled down into a defensive battle.
Here's
here.
Johns again. He's met
right in the middle.
Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard.
They're going to blow the whistle. There, they did.
When did the ball come out?
I was going to
When they
say.
finally blew the whistle, Johns was about
Johns
5 yards deep
and the
and did
ball
not
wasn't
have the
even
ball.
there.
Well, they put it on the 46. They gave him a couple of yards. The ball moved. I don't think Johns did much. Third and 6. Here's Batts. He's met, hit, knocked down. 2-yard loss.
Maroons, after that first series, Dwayne, have really done some gang tackling.
Yes, they have.
They didn't do that in that first series, and that's how they came.
The same token, Benton's done nothing surprising either. They've done everything as advertised. Johns is a premier back. There's no doubt about it.
Maroons will probably get it back here.
Don Stewart was the last one off that pile. He's done a good job out there today. He's been in
Yes,
a lot of tackles. BJ's going to go back by himself. Hewlett comes up. They call him up. There's Whiff.
Benton's really taking their time as Whiff's coming out, or coming back in as Hewlett comes back out.
We're about 1:35 to go here in the first half. It's a 7-6 ball game in favor of Benton.
Benton's going to take a penalty.
Let the time run down.
The other thing is
they still got one timeout left.
The other thing is, you see the side judge over there talking to the Benton coach? He's been on the field. I think he's just getting a lecture.
He's still isn't off the field.
No, but the time's out now. So they're going to they show that they're going to go for it, Jim.
I can't imagine that yet.
4th and 15.
Now they call their last
timeout.
I'm not sure what they have got up their sleeve. 1:29 on the clock here in a half. They've got a fourth down.
I think they were kind of seeing how Maroons would react. The Maroons kept their number, their defense. They moved the defense back in there and reacted well.
4th down, 14. Ball at the 38.
Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance for trucks, cars, and vans. Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson.
Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their '95 football season. Good luck to the Maroons from Pulliam Funeral Homes.
Your Robinson Walmart is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help sponsor the telecast of this game. Shop at your Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson. Now open at 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. 7 days a week.
And for the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
Now bats back to punt. B.J. Stevens in single coverage. High snap.
Short kick. Bounce, let it go. And it's going to roll inside the 25, 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Maroons from their own 23.
Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, a longtime supporter of Community Unit 2 academics and athletics, providing high-quality, low-price computer systems for your home and business needs. Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, an authorized compact VAR, providing Crawford County and the surrounding area with the #1 selling brand name computer in America. See Charlie Incorporated CI Systems on the east side of the square in Robinson for all your compact computer needs, or give them a call at 546-5442.
Well, the Maroons will open up this series from their own 23. Parker gives to who? Culp?
Harmon.
Harmon
on the give, or on the carry.
What, about a minute 20?
55 seconds
55?
and counting. See if the Maroons, do anything here.
Picked up 3 on the play.
This deep in this little time, I would expect them to just kill it.
Lewis in motion.
They're not.
But they're not.
Throw, and he throws it to Lewis.
That's the only place he could throw it.
Throws it away from everybody. Good move. It'll be
3rd down and 6 here for the Maroons. Benton has no timeouts left.
Everybody agrees here.
See if the Maroons run the ball and run the clock out, or they try that for that 1st down here.
Back to throw again is Parker. He's
Reggie Truitt.
it out.
There's a hold. There's a hold. You didn't.
Right there, he finally got it, but this guy here never called him. He had a hold of his arm. Oh, man.
But he did exactly what he had to do, because if he wouldn't have held him, There was 6 written on that one.
It was a smart play by the defense because he had him, but
now the Maroons are going to get out of the hole, come up about the 40-yard line, and they're going to have the ball with 36 seconds left to go here.
My question is, why didn't he throw the flag? He was right there in front of him.
It's from Benton.
Probably so.
You know what? I look at this guy and I don't see a flag in his pocket.
There isn't one.
No,
he doesn't have a flag.
Well, that's why he didn't throw it. He could have thrown his hat. Again, Parker again to
get outside,
get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. First down, they'll move the sticks. They'll stop the clock.
Coach wanted him out of bounds.
Yeah.
Robinson, whoops, call a timeout or not. Culp was trying to, and Don.
That's their second one.
Said no, but he got it.
Reggie Truitt made a heck of a catch there. He just didn't step out because it looked like it was going to open up down the sidelines, and you can't fault him for that.
Well, I'm not sure. Would it have been a first down if he stepped out right then when he caught the ball?
No, he wouldn't have. He got a first down, so.
29 seconds to go, and we've got the ball in Benton territory at the 46-yard line.
7-6 here, Benton on top. Maroons will get the ball to start the second half here as they're down by a point.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from the Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service, accounting and auditing. That's at Kemper CPA Group in Robinson.
Still plenty of time on the clock. Maroons still only have one timeout left to go here in the first half. The Maroon crowd gets into it a little bit. Lots of spirit being generated this week by a whole bunch of people decorating the town and putting up flags and just trying to generate and appreciate this.
Culp kind of in the slot. Matt Parker throw it, and there's Brian Culp out there all by himself. Brian's
caught it
at the 9-yard line.
How much time?
We've got 21 seconds.
Okay.
Matt Parker and Brian Culp was all alone.
Matt Parker was the quarterback at his freshman year.
He was.
He threw that ball about 40 yards.
Oh,
if he'd have let him one more step, he'd have been scored.
Well, if he'd have let him one more step, he wouldn't have caught it, I don't believe, because Brian was stretched as far as he could go. Great play.
The other thing is, Jim, this puts the Maroons down in field goal position.
Sure. But it's first and the 9.
There's 21 seconds.
Wind's right, plenty of time. Parker or Brian Culp lined up in the slot over here on this side, went down about 10 yards, and then just took an angle for the other corner.
My question is, how long has that play been in Robinson playbook? We haven't seen it all year.
First time in it.
Yeah, but you know what? They ran it last year with a guy named Wesley Parker.
That's right, down
twice
at
they
Mount
ran
Carmel.
it here, and then they ran it against Jerseyville, and then they ran it against Mount Carmel down there 3 or 4 times. Little known freshman called Wesley Parker.
Yeah, Wesley Parker. Wesley, he's still
with
the quarterback,
he's still with the ball club.
15.
That was his big brother that just threw that one 45 yards. So,
well, Wesley has thrown, I think, for something like 8 touchdowns, and 7 of them have been to Matt this year. So
look at Matt Parker now listed at split way out here to the right. Going to go one-on-one. I bet we go high.
Truitt on the other side. They're on the 9. First down. Back. Wesley looks.
Going the other way.
Reggie Truitt.
Touchdown!
See how we call
What a drive! What a drive!
We had him killing the clock and going to the dressing room. What do you mean, boy? Where'd we start, Shaw? Do you remember?
At about the 23.
23. That's right. 23.
We went 77 yards in about a minute. We still got 17 seconds left on the clock. Maroons line up for 2 here quickly.
Again, they put Truitt split to the other side. Harmon, Culp, and Lewis in the backfield.
Wesley
pitch
on
back,
the pitch.
Pitch back, Brian Culp. Come on, Brian, get in there.
Nice tackle. Nice tackle.
Wesley was wrapped up when he made the pitch.
Who got that tackle? Number 31.
That's Wilson.
Brad Wilson made a heck of a tackle there. But the Maroons here with a 12-7 lead with 17 seconds left to go in the first half.
Had he been able to make a good pitch, he was wrapped up when he got rid of the ball and was lucky to get rid of it, and threw it a little bit behind Brian, and Brian had to turn to get it. Had he been able to lead him a little bit, Brian might have had the momentum to get into the end zone. It's one of those plays, good defense that time by the Benton Rangers caused that. Maroons now go up 12-7. That was just one heck of a drive.
No kidding. It was a throwing of the Parker brothers.
Yep.
Well, that and that one drive over at Effingham, I think, are the two high points of the year offensively.
I mean, they started that with a running play to Harmon.
Right.
And then
picked up about 3 or 4.
And then a incomplete pass to Harmon.
Yep.
A pass interference, and then it just went boom, 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 boom. See what the Maroons do here. See if they squib it down as they're real tight on their kick formation.
17 seconds on the clock. 12-7. Maroons just have gone up ahead of the Benton Rangers.
Squib.
Onside. It's covered by the Rangers at the 37-yard line.
That's a good play.
38-yard line, yeah.
Don't go after the return. Just squib it on down there.
Right.
Matt Wheeler kicked the ball.
I wondered who.
Yeah,
Somebody. I thought the wrong guy was out front.
Wall. As Benton can't stop the clock, it's running. They may try one play
They
here.
may or may not.
They may
I don't
get
think
it.
they're going to have time.
Yeah, they're going to get it. They'll probably go deep. Going deep. He puts it way up there.
More red jerseys. BJ. No, it's Jeremiah Whip made the interception.
And we go to halftime. Maroons, after that great 73-yard drive here to end the first half, they're going to be on top. What? 77-yard drive. 12-7.
Well, that was their second good drive. Their first, no, that was Benton. I take that back.
We'll,
never mind.
I tell you what we better do is
Let's
cut away
take a
from
break.
here, count on our fingers, get our breath, and we'll figure up the stats. 12-7 here at halftime. We'll be right back. Teams back out on the field here at halftime. 12-7. The Robinson Maroons lead it.
Anytime.
You waiting for me? I was sorting stuff here.
Sorry.
Okay, scoring for the first half. Benton took it in at 5 minutes out after a 65-yard drive on their first possession, and Wyatt carried it in from 8 yards out. Wyatt also carried it in for the 2-point, or kicked the ball, I'm sorry, to take a 7-0 lead for Benton. That's the way the first quarter ended. At 11:05, Culp took it in from 8 yards out for Robinson. The run was no good, and Robinson trailed 7-6 at that point. And with 55 seconds remaining, Robinson took the ball 77 yards away from the end zone and managed through a couple, 3 or 4 plays. One big play, a big 40-yard pass play from Matt Parker on an end-around situation, and Truitt eventually carried it in from 9 yards. Truitt caught a pass for 9 yards.
Caught a pass, yeah.
With 17 seconds to go for the touchdown. The run again was no good, and Robinson leads 12-7. Turnovers, no fumbles freed the team in the ball game. Robinson made 1 interception on the last play of the first half. Penalties, Robinson penalized once for 5, and Benton, no penalties. They did have 1 big penalty, but Robinson did not accept it. So.
The pass
on the pass interference.
Pass interference on the last series.
That's right.
Which it's getting cold outside.
Yeah, which the Benton defensive player was sort of had to do it. I mean, that was a self-defense play, and that play went on to bring the ball into Benton territory, and they went on to score after that. It was probably one of the better drives we've seen this year that Robinson put on there in that big minute. Bob Kane said in here at halftime, a heck of a minute. I cleaned that up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, that was right after I told him I'd be in the locker room trailing 7-6 right now. So.
This is a big opening possession, I believe, for the Maroons, as their defense has really played well since that first possession. and really shut down the Benton Rangers. Maybe they've gotten 1 first down since that opening drive. Maroons can come out here and score, be big, real big.
We were talking about scores at halftime. It doesn't mean anything to anybody watching, but it does to us. Did you pick anything else up?
DeCoin was ahead 14-0 over Olney.
Mount Carmel just
over
went up.
McLeansboro 15-6 or Murfreesboro 15-6 or 15-7.
Something like that, yeah. Okay, well, we'll know as you watch the ball game today where who will be the winner here and where the games will be played next week. But right now, we've got Murfreesboro. We've got Benton kicking off to the Robinson Maroons here.
We've had a heck of a pronunciation first half, so.
You know, it's kind of like seeing double out here with both of them in maroon, white on top, and the Robinson Maroons are the dark jerseys here today.
Well, if we win and go to Mount Carmel, it'll be the same situation next week.
That's right.
You know.
Bats will be doing the kicking. We've got B.J. Stevens, Culp, and I can't tell who's on this side back deep. Whip, maybe.
It might be Reggie. No, it's Lewis.
And it's going to go out of bounds at the 23.
Did he touch it?
Yeah, he did.
Clark missed it.
Thought he had it off his hands.
No, he must have missed it. It's going to come out to the 35 because they wouldn't have thrown the flag.
Well, they marked the spot. Let's see. They may have a choice here.
I'd take it at 35 and let's go.
Yeah,
is what I would do.
No choice.
Well, they talk it over. And Don Taylor is signaling, let's go.
So is Coach Riker.
Okay, we'll start.
They're going to make him kick again.
Well, I was going to say what wind there is, and it's really quite a bit.
Yeah, but it's
switched around though again now.
Yeah. We're blowing out of the west-southwest. Actually, Benton is going to be kicking into the wind a little bit. Yeah, it's moved around quite a bit, and it's still blowing hard. A few drops of rain earlier here this afternoon, but it didn't amount to anything, just a few sprinkles.
If you look at the maroon flags over on the light poles too. They're blowing almost. One of them's blowing straight at us.
Bats will kick off this time from the 35. And he gets away a good kick. It's going to go down to BJ. Nope, Brandon Lewis picks it up on the 24-yard line. Lewis gets it up to the 30 and across as he still works his way to about the 36.
No, we gained a yard.
So we start off here. Maroons on their first possession of the second half at the 36-yard line. On top, 12-7 here.
Well, they ended the half with a scoring play. Let's see if they can start the third quarter with a good drive and go down and score again. Lewis, Culp, and Harmon in the backfield. Wesley Parker at quarterback. They're in tight. And Lewis in motion. Handoff
up the middle to Harmon.
Harmon gets about 3 or 4.
Then ducked his head under and picked up 4. Nice job by Brandon Harmon, who's in there today for the injured Tony Graham.
He has spent the full afternoon in there at fullback. We wondered if Wheeler might see some time there, but Harmon's done a good job. Again, second man, Brian Culp. He's met at the line and gets about a yard.
Going to be third down here in about 4 or 5 for the Maroons. So they quickly come out here. See where we get the spot. It's always been an adventure today. It's going to be about 3rd and 4 here, maybe a long 4.
Straight wishbone, Brandon Lewis got a hold.
Breaks
Brandon's
through.
got the first down across the 50 to the 48.
Nice job by the Maroons.
He had a hole that time, and Brandon did a good job working his way up across midfield.
Restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open to the public Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, Sundays for lunch. American Legion, EM Colder Post 69 in Robinson.
Truitt comes in the game, splits out to the far side.
Parker at a tight end. Play coming in to Wesley Parker. Maroons taking a lot of time on this one. Up the middle.
Harmon.
Nowhere. Not much there. The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community.
Actually lost a little bit on the play as they move the yard marker back just a little bit beyond the chain.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 at the 50.
Parker keeps it. He's got Truitt down there, but well covered, and it's intercepted right on about the 39-yard line.
And he may go.
He's going to be pulled down by Wesley Parker himself. The interception.
See what the flag
was
is.
By, tough name here. Levinskay, it looks like. And then let's see. Let's talk it over. Was that afterwards?
Yeah, I think the flag's going to be on the Maroons as they're talking to Benton, and Benton's going to take over here. They're going to call holding on the Maroons. It's going to be Benton first down at about the 43 as Wesley was trying to throw back against the grain to Matt.
I never did see Matt, but I saw a lot of white jerseys.
And they stepped right in front of him. We were watching Reggie Truitt. He was breaking down the sideline.
Reggie was well covered as he cut to the sidelines here, and Matt was pressured, or Wesley was pressured.
Now the defense has to come up here big.
At the 42, 1st and 10 now for the Benton Rangers after that interception. There's Johns. Johns gets 4 or 5.
We're going to give him 4, Jim.
The Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities. Wish them success in today's ball game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation. Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
2nd down and 7 for the for the Rangers here at the 38-yard line as they take over here on a turnover. Up the middle, again. Johns not there.
Maybe 1 or 2, but they threw him back.
I don't understand why they're waiting so long on the whip.
Wager, Wheeler.
I don't either.
Stewart. I think everybody had a hand on that, and they gave him a yard.
Another 3rd down here and about 6 for the Benton Rangers. 8:43 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Big play here for the defense.
The only thing I can figure on the slow whistle is these officials may have seen this kid run several times this year and expect him to break tackles like that.
This time it's to Zebart. He's got room to the side. There goes Matt Parker. Matt Parker.
Oh.
Well, Wheeler wound up with the ball.
Matt really fought it off and just strung it completely out, and there's really no gain on the play. It's going to be 4th and 5 here for the Rangers. See what they do.
Hewlett comes into the ball game along with Kevin Warfel. And
well, they've got a lot of confidence in that big fullback. They only need 5 yards for first down.
Well, that's what he averages.
Yeah.
And now
good job.
Okay.
Maroons hung in there.
That's the 2nd time they've done that.
Made some real good adjustments with the defensive backs or the kick return people coming up.
Now they're going to make some changes here again, I'll bet. They've done a good job in making Benton use their timeouts.
Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons. From Alan Summers, Gina and Gene, the staff at the State Farm insurance agent in Robinson.
The Crawford County State Bank is ready to handle all your banking needs. If you need some financial advice regarding loans or trust accounts, they're there to help. The Crawford County State Bank is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with a red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group, proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
E.H. Berry Corporation is proud to be in Crawford County and a strong supporter of the youth of the community. E.H. Berry is pleased to help bring you this broadcast. That's E.H. Berry Corporation in Robinson. Maybe I ought to quit reading.
It's 12-7 here. Robinson Maroons on top, but the Benton Rangers have got the ball. It's a 4th down. The ball at the 37-yard line, and they're going to go for it.
Again, look for the give up the middle to Johns on this one.
And he's back to throw. Looks, being chased. He's got a little room. He's got first down. Knocked out of bounds around the 27 or 8-yard line, it looks like. That was Reggie Smith, who couldn't find a receiver and took off with it. I think it was a design pass play, though.
He cut inside there as the Maroons had a good coverage there, but he saw an opening over on the right side and just beat Matt Parker to the flag, and they're going to pick up a big first down here at the 30-yard line for the Rangers.
Yeah, that is a big first down. They show a different set this time as Wyatt split out to this side, Wilson in a slot, Zebard in a slot, lone running back, Smith to throw. Smith, a lot of time, lays it out. He's got Zebard and in and out of his hands at the 20.
Good inside rush by the Maroons, but good protection by the Benton Rangers.
X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
Again, second down here for the Rangers. Let's see if they go back to the run here.
Now they're back to their T formation. They put Johns in motion this time. That's the first time today. Bats the ball, and Charlie Ryan wrapped him up. Along with Wheeler helped finish him off, and Stewart.
Yeah.
And no gain.
That's the second time they put Johns in motion today, and the Maroons haven't really paid that much attention to him out there. Hope that doesn't burn them later.
I do too. I didn't remember the other time.
Brad Wilson now in for the Maroons as Bats goes out. It's 3rd and 10 here for the Benton Rangers. Down in 4-down territory at the 29.5-yard line. The Rangers.
Again, tight T. Handoff, nope, keeper. Scott, he's torn down from behind. Who is that?
Justin Wager.
He sneaked in and wrapped Smith up in a hurry.
I tell you what, I was watching downfield, and Mr. Whiff played a heck of a play on that. I mean, he just slid over and said, here, throw the ball, because if you do, I'm intercepting it, and he did a great job.
4th and 15 now, the ball back at the 34-yard line for the Rangers. Well, they talk about it. Let's see what they do.
For the tight end. Watch for 42 on this side, Jim, tight end.
Schaefer's a man split to the other side. Here's a reverse. Wilson almost. He just missed him.
Wheeler's got him.
Wheeler's got him. That's all right at the 34. It wounds up, no gain.
Maroons had that all sniffed out, and they had it covered great as they're going to take over on downs at about the 31-yard line. 6:06 left to go here in the third quarter.
Let me do a 30. Go. Helping patients achieve the highest level of health and comfort in their homes. That's what Crawford Memorial Home Health has been doing for over 15 years. Assessments, therapies, catheter care, chemotherapy, and wound care are just a few of the skilled nursing services available. Personal care by certified nurses' assistants, therapy services, and medical social services are also available. Most home visits are covered by Medicare, Medicaid, insurance, and private pay. That's Crawford Memorial Home Health Services. Who's throwing that ball?
Chris Hurry.
Chris Hurry.
He got decked.
He sure did. And the pass was almost intercepted in and out of the hands of a Benton Ranger.
Tell you what, they're putting double and triple coverage on Matt Parker everywhere. No matter what he's doing, they're covering him. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Maroons.
Well, that kind of coverage on Parker, we may see Sims on the other side here.
We've got Culp split out to the other side. You know what he did one time. Scored that touchdown running out of the slot on that, though. Harmon and Lewis will be the only ones in the backfield. And, whoops, there's 5 yards.
2nd and 15 for the Maroons. The next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson at 546-5593. That's 546-5593.
6 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 12-7 Robinson up. But they are deep in Benton territory with a 2nd and 15. The ball at the 27-yard line. They're deep in their own territory. Good block.
Oh, we got away with a hold there.
And let's see if there's a flag on that. He just threw that away, and there was nobody close. So I think they got away with a couple of things on that one.
Harmon just tackled a guy.
There's a play. There's where you missed Tony Grant.
Yes.
Where his upper body strength would have knocked 69 down. Brandon Harmon.
He just overcame Harmon, and he did the only thing he could.
And Maroons got a break because they could have been grounding just as easy, too.
Yeah. That's Aaron Ackman split to the far side what kind of, there we go, Lewis and Culp and regular wishbone with Truitt split to this side. 3rd and 15. And quick pass to Truitt. He wasn't looking yet. That offensive series just didn't get in sync at any time.
There's a flag down over here, Jim. I would guess it'd be procedure against the Maroons.
And
or offsides against the Maroons.
Well, it's 3rd down. Let's see if they get another shot at it.
Illegal formation against the Maroons. I believe Benton will probably decline it, and it'll be 4th and 15
now,
here.
You may have to explain that illegal formation to me.
Could be the way. I'm guessing he's talking to Truitt.
We had the end split and regular wishbone backfield where they penalty was declined, but I really don't know what happened on that one.
Maroons are going to punt here.
Yeah.
With guys split out, sometimes you don't get one up on the line.
Well, that's probably right. He
nice
was too
for
far
Hurry
back.
to get a good kick out of here as they're deep down in they're losing a little field leverage here.
Hurry will be kicking from around the 16 or 17 yard line when he gets it away. Good rush. Taking it to 40, get on him, that's it. Good job by Matt Parker and good coverage, and the ball was taken on the 43-yard line.
Is it the cold weather? Is it just,
no, we're
I don't
in
know,
good
we're
shape
just
here.
blah, blah, blah.
It's playoff time.
Yeah,
Clark
we're
and Jan
excited.
Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their 1995 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from Pulliam Funeral Homes.
Well, they place it on the 43, 1st and 10 for the Benton Rangers. Straight T. That's Wilson.
Wager.
Well, Lindsay got him, and what's the flag?
It's going to be face mask as Wager reached out and got his face mask. He made a heck of a play, but he's going to be flagged for 15 on that one.
I didn't see a face mask. That's what it is. Is that from the spot?
Justin just stuck his hand out there, and it just happened to catch the face mask, but it's going to be from the spot. Probably be a 1st down here for the Rangers as they get a big break on that. And
that'll
they're going
take
to be
them into
inside
Robinson territory.
with 5:25 left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Go ahead.
The Days Inn is pleased to support the Fighting Maroons in the playoffs. Good luck, Maroons, from the Days Inn. The Days Inn is located on West Main Street in Robinson. For reservations, call 800 Days Inn.
Inadvertent face mask, but it means the same. 15 yards. That puts a 1st and 10 at the 45 in Maroon territory. That's a quick set.
That's a quick tackle.
That was Wheeler and Johns, and I mean, he took it right off his feet. Look at him.
You just described quickness right there, just watching Matt Wheeler.
Boom.
It's just like basically it looked like the center and the quarterback decided this is the count and nobody else knew what the count was.
They've done that several times and gotten by with it.
Well, he moved it back a yard too, boy. Bang.
The weather is changing. We would like to remind you that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson.
On the 46, pitch back, Z-Bart. Being chased.
Hold
There's a
right
flag,
there.
There's a
That's
hold.
got to be a
and,
hold.
Let's see, Stewart and Wheeler on the tackle, a pickup of about 5 yards on the play, but there's a flag. Let's see what it is.
This time we get it 15 or 10
right.
or 15 the other way.
Let's move them back across midfield here. It'd be a 3rd and probably 7 coming up.
Second, Jim.
I'm just saying what it would be if they declined it. Then they walk it back. It'll still be 2nd, and it'll bring it back into Benton territory.
You do know what you're talking about.
I
I'm not
started
paying
all
any
right.
attention. Now go ahead and.
I wasn't going to do that.
We know what we're trying to say. We just have trouble
we're having a
communicating
hard
that
time
sometimes.
Okay, the penalty takes it back to the 46-yard or the 44-yard line of Benton. It'll be a 2nd and about 20. See what the board says. We'll say 20.
It's all
Looks
right.
like 20 to me.
Looks like 20 to me also.
Still a tight tee. Keeper.
Pass.
He's got his end out. Oh, he dumps it. And who is that? Wheeler that gets off the top. Wheeler and Parker were back there to greet Smith. And a 3rd and 20 coming up.
That's what we got to do. We got to keep them in those 3rd and longs to keep the ball out of Johns' hands.
First Robinson Savings and Loan FA offers convenience checking accounts with no minimum balance requirement and no monthly charge. It also includes a network ATM card. That's First Robinson Savings and Loan, FA, with branches in Oblong and opening soon in Palestine. They're FDIC insured.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service, accounting, and auditing. That's Kemper CPA Group in Robinson.
This time it's Wilson. He's got some room.
Not much.
And I can't say it. Clark
made the tackle as they went on a counter and picked up maybe 6 on the play, but they're bringing in the punt team here with 4:04 left to go in the third quarter.
About 4th and 14, 13.
Yeah, they're going to put it about the 48-yard line. 49, just inside the 50. They keep moving it back a little. That's all right. And Benton will punt. That'll be Batts back to kick. Hewlett and Stevens will be back deep for the Maroons. Batts will kick from around the 40. Gets away a line driver to BJ. It bounces, and they're going to let it roll. Out of bounds.
Back to the 25.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring this telecast. Enjoy the great hours in full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Big 5 Body Works is a complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance for trucks, cars, or vans at the Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson.
Maroons quickly on the field here. 3:57 to go. Gonna have the ball here on this drive at the 25-yard line. Ahead 12-7.
Sims and Parker at the tight ends.
Give to Lewis.
And
Lewis
about
picks up
3 or 4. 12-7 the score. Maroons on top. We're in the third quarter with 3:47 left. Maroons with the ball.
This is where you play a little smash mouth football and run the ball and get 2 or 3 first downs.
Aaron Ackman in and Reggie Truitt on the far side.
Even
Ackman moves in a little closer. Harmon, running back. There's Culp in motion. Harmon, nope, he keeps it. Pitch to Culp. A little bit of room.
Turns the corner, cuts back
nice
in. Oh,
move
nice
inside.
move. First
Gets
down.
35. He worked his way for that one. Brian Culp with some good field running. Nice pitch by Parker again.
And
they
some
worked
good
that
running
well.
to the tight side of the field.
Yes.
He kept right there and then he cut back in.
The only thing he couldn't fake out was the sideline, because that's
right.
really what
That's
got
right.
him.
That, and he ran up the back of another Maroon.
Right.
Parker goes to the other side at tight end. This Truitt split a little bit to this side. And
Give to no, that's
Culp.
Culp.
Culp. Look at
Culp
him
fighting his way.
Still going.
Still got the ball
to the
all the way.
45.
Picks up about 7 or 8 on the carry as he was fighting all the way up the middle.
The ball at the 45, where it'll be second and about 3.
Truitt split out to the left. Wesley Parker, the tight end, on the left.
Second man, Lewis. Nope, nowhere.
Look at him spin out of
he's
there.
still loose.
There's
There he's
that,
still going.
there's that slow whistle. He got a first down.
Who is 69? Benton. He threw something down. He's raising heck. He
towel.
said we had him stopped.
Well, Lewis had a towel in. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not illegal.
Yeah, well, it's tag football. Isn't it? When you pull that out, isn't he stopped?
It must be flag football.
Flag football.
First down.
There's
That
that
was
slow
Brandon.
whistle we talked
It was
about
that
earlier.
slow whistle with it.
Well, it's good enough for the first down, and Brandon Lewis just did a super job and never quit. We had him stopped twice.
Right. Got Sims in a tight end on this side now. Double tight ends. Parker on the other side.
Handoff
Give to
Lewis
Lewis.
again. He's
There
got
we
the
go.
whole
Pick up about 3
or 4.
Jim. The line's really working hard. They got it. I mean, they're pretty well outweighed up front, but they're doing a good job there. Benton's making them work for every yard as they pick up maybe 3. 2nd and 7 here as we're on the other side of the 50. Truitt quickly in for the Maroons.
He brings Wilson out with him to guard him.
Really stacking the wide side. Look how they're playing the strong side, the wide side.
Wesley, pitch
Uh-oh,
back, gets
ball's
loose.
loose.
Somebody get on it. Attaboy.
It's
Oops,
still loose.
there. Now it's picked up.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Now we're in
Oh,
trouble.
no.
That's Groves. That's the workhorse on a fumbled. That's a touchdown
That's
on a
about
bad pitch.
40 yards for a touchdown.
You betcha.
Yeah. He picked it up and ran 40, and that is a tough break for the Maroons. Parker went to pitch it back and was hit, and Culp couldn't quite reach it. Or Brandon Lewis, I'm not sure. I saw a 4, and I'm not sure which it was.
It was Brandon Lewis. And Brandon just
he almost had it covered.
He almost pulled it in and just couldn't quite do it.
Well, that turns the tide.
Maroons were on a good drive there, Jim, and just turned the ball over on a tough pitch as Benton picks it up and scampers in. That was number 71, Justin Groves, at 127 mark. So
picks it up about the 40.
They're going to go for 2 here.
Well, it's 13-12 now, Benton, and let's see what happens on the extra point attempt. A 1-point lead for the Rangers. There's bats in motion. They've got Wyatt as tight end over here, and they're going to throw. And it's knocked down. Extra point, and that may be a big stop right there for the Maroons. Score still remains 13-12, Benton Rangers, but the attempt for the extra 2 points failed. Argus Printing House in Crawford is Crawford County's oldest continuous business, the home of quality printing and the Argus Weekly newspaper, keeping readers throughout the county informed about the Maroons.
For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated at 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
For the latest in multimedia products, including soundboards, quad-speed CD-ROM drives, speakers, and multimedia kits, see the friendly professional staff at Charlie Incorporated CI Systems on the east side of the square in Robinson, or call them at 546-5442.
Well, let's see how big a momentum changer that is. A 1-point lead now for Benton on that fumble recovery and run in for the touchdown by Grove. That's Justin Groves. He's that big 270-pound center that we've seen a lot of today.
He showed me more speed there than you would normally think from a kid that size.
See what the Maroons do here on the kickoff. Down 12-13 with 1:27 to go in the third quarter. Lots of time, and we got the fourth quarter to go.
Bats will do the kicking. Short,
pops it up
high.
Charlie Rhinesmith
At the 25.
Wedge is there. Charlie pops out all the way up to the 36 as we'll start from there. Good
well, let's
coverage
get that
by
drive
the Rangers.
going again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just got to suck it up again and go. They can't think about what just happened and just go for it.
Minute 9 left to go here in the third quarter. Culp and Harmon in the backfield. It's Brian Culp.
Oh, nice crack, Aaron Ackman.
A spin,
Come
gets
on,
away, and he's up to the 42 or 3 yard line, a pickup of 6 or 7 yards.
Pickup of 8.
See where they mark it. Yeah, about 8.
2.
That's good.
Yep, second and 2.
Okay.
2.5 maybe. 35 seconds left. Official timeout here.
Remember, Benton's already called one timeout. Got a little equipment work to do on Brian Culp. Helmet. Brian gets it back on. We're going to be set to go here.
He's all right.
Who we got down here?
Cramp. B.J. Stevens.
Oh, working on a leg.
Just rubbing out a cramp in the calf.
Harmon.
Oh, the ball was down for a bit.
He's got it. Yeah, we saw a ball, but we saw him jerk it back. Not too sure it wasn't Wheeler.
No, is it? Yeah, that is Wheeler in there now.
Yeah.
3rd down and 1, Jim, is that's going to, I'm guessing, be the last play of the first or the third quarter here.
Sims in a tight end. And that'll do it.
But with that big defensive play, the Rangers have gotten a 1-point lead on the Maroons here as we go to the fourth quarter, 13-12. This portion of the broadcast was brought to you in part by Leaf Incorporated and the Robinson plant, where they manufacture heat, milk duds, Sicklets, and Whopper candies. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson.
Benjamin Moore exterior paints are on sale now for 10% off at Big Buck Building Center in Robinson. Their Moorguard latex house paint is available in a wide selection of fade-resistant colors for wood, masonry, and metal surfaces. Or you can choose exterior eggshell, finish oil house paint, and a lot more. Don't forget to protect your deck before winter with a clear deck sealer and stain. All Benjamin Moore exterior paints are now on sale for 10% off at Big Buck Building Center in Robinson.
VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and is pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities, working for our veterans for a better community.
The Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in this afternoon's game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
I think the Maroons, all they have to do yet is still just stay with their game plan. They've been able to move the ball and just don't panic and go down and score. 13, a one-point trail here with a full quarter to go isn't all that serious.
3rd and 1. As the Maroons go to a tight tee. Matt Wheeler.
Oh boy, I don't know.
I don't know, not much.
Where they spotted
him for the first down.
He's got a first down.
I believe he has. No need to measure, make the signal. There you go. All right.
As we roll.
Who was the ball
fourth,
carrier? I never
Matt
did.
Wheeler.
Was it Wheeler? I never did see who he gave it to.
There again, the official picked up the ball and carried it to where the other guy had it spotted, Tony.
I know.
I thought they were supposed to leave it down.
I know. I saw it too.
Now they're back to the wishbone.
Nope.
Oh, left guard.
Yeah.
Well, the Benton line and linebackers are doing a lot of jumping around back there trying to make somebody move, and they did.
Robinson IGA Plus offers many extra conveniences like credit card shopping, stamps, JCPenney catalog merchant, and a lot more. It's all at Robinson IGA Plus, now in the Westgate Shopping Center.
I might mention, if we pick up a buzz, if you're hearing a buzz, I think that's when the coaches' radios go on and off. They're next door and to us. I think that's Benton coaches next door to us.
Maroons going to spread the field here. We're going to have a equipment timeout as John's having a helmet problem.
The Loyal Order of the Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud of their community and is pleased to be a sponsor of today's ball game. That's the Loyal Order of Moose, number 1369 here in Robinson. Well, they got Truitt split to the other side and Brian Culp split on this side. If they stay that way, we get things going.
1st and 15.
Wheeler and Culp in the back, or Lewis in the backfield. And it's a keeper by Parker. He pitches back to Brandon Lewis.
Cut it up, Brandon!
Oh, good block, Matt
got
Parker.
some room.
Oh, that wasn't a holding there.
Well, there's 3 flags on the field. Lewis carried to the 42, good enough for a first down, and let's see if they get a keeper.
I thought it was a good, clean block.
I wasn't watching that one. I was watching Brandon.
A hold, Robinson. It'll all go back. Penalties, penalties, penalties.
It's going to be 1st and about. If they go from the spot, it'll be depending on which flag they go by. It'll be 1st and about 18, Jim, I'm guessing.
He's going from the back flag,
it'll be
and that's the wrong one.
It's going to be almost 20. X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
This
Up the
time,
middle,
Brian Culp.
Nice run, picks up about 6 or 7, that's all right. Going to make it 2nd and about.
I had a stat
14.
on the penalties earlier, and I think that Robinson's got flagged for something like 400 and some yards this year. It's a lot of penalties.
Got a few today.
You know, 3 in this half. 2 big ones.
2 biggies. Lewis is split to the far side. And he looks to throw to the tight end, Matt Parker. And I'm not sure Matt thought that was for him. He didn't really reach for it.
If he could have got it to him, he was wide open.
A little mix-up on the play that time, I thought.
Truitt and B.J. Stevens come in now and going to split. Parker comes off. It's the big third down here, Jim. 3rd and 16, 10:34 left to go. Still plenty of time. Maroons can't panic yet.
No.
They've got to
One
stay.
point ball game.
Yeah, they're a 1-point ball game.
All they need to do is get down close. They tighten things up. Culp in the slot. There he goes in motion. Parker back. He's going to throw. He scrambles.
Good blocks by Wheeler.
He's got some room. He throws it, layers it out to Brian Culp, and he's
almost intercepted.
Brian, I thought had his hands on it. And Wyant was the coverage man on the play, and he had his hands on it too.
Wyant really closed in a hurry as
I'm not sure where Matt was when he threw it.
Wesley.
Wesley. I thought he was going to run with it, and I wasn't sure, but he wasn't past the line of scrimmage when he let it go, but evidently
I don't
not.
think so, because
I didn't think he was. I thought it was about the 40, I thought.
Play here. Whiff needs to get off a good punt. As,
4th down.
Benton's been trying to bring it to block it. Nice punt.
Wilson.
There it is. There it is. Get it.
Reggie Truitt's all over him. It's still
There's
loose.
the ball loose.
And it's going to be recovered, but pushed back to about the 12 or 13 yard line. Good coverage by Reggie Truitt. He was going after it.
Okay, the defense has got to step forward.
Now,
right
that's a
now,
big play.
right.
Yeah,
Big play.
they've got to pin him back here.
Don't let him out of this
That's
hole right
They've
here.
got to keep him in the hole.
Good kick by Whip. You give him credit for that, and that's his first time back there today.
I wouldn't whip.
Hurry.
That's Hurry.
That was Hurry? I thought it was Jeremiah
No.
Whip back
Well,
there.
you called him Whip to start with.
I'm sorry. Oh, is that what it did? I thought maybe they'd made a change. I quit.
Don't do that commercial.
I'll look.
now.
Here we go.
Oh,
Hand
Up the
off.
middle.
Johns has some room, but he's burrowed and dropped by Jeremiah Whip. That's Whip. That's 12, isn't it?
the weather is changing. We would like to remind you that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear, plus service and lacrosse insulated boots at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
John's got about 5 yards.
This is where Benton's going to go to their strength, and Robinson's got to stop it. With 9:35 and counting here in the 4th quarter, Maroons down by 1. To Johns again.
Gets about 3.
And he's going to be
He's
close to the first down.
down.
He's got to get to the 28.
Yeah,
They're going to
he's
mark it about
a
a
yard
half
short.
Yeah, half yard short.
Third and 1. The ball at the 22.
Time for the defensive line to make a big stop. Look for Johns to get it again.
Yep.
He didn't
And they
get
got
it.
the stop.
He didn't get it.
They
now,
got
where are
the
they going to
stop.
put?
They
marked.
ran
They got the stop. Come on.
He's got it.
They have with the foot. I didn't see the line get that far.
You're going to measure, but
He's got it.
Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent, is proud of the community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons, from Alan Summers, Gina and Jean, the staff at State Farm Insurance in Robinson.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons from Kemper CPA Group. See Kemper CPA Group for your year-round tax service. Accounting and auditing, that's Kemper CPA Group in Robinson. They
And
should have it easy.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge. With a red carpet lease, Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
Argus Printing House is Crawford County's oldest continuous business, the home of quality printing and the Argus Weekly newspaper, keeping readers throughout the country informed about the Maroons. 8:45 and counting, Jim.
At the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for Benton. Whoops, move. There you go. That'll
Thank
help
you.
5 yards. Yep. Little jump off sides by the Benton Rangers will give a 5-yard gift to the Maroons as
It's
they
crunch
mark them back.
time. 8:36 to go, 4th quarter. Maroons down by 1.
First Robinson Savings and Loan, FA, offers convenience checking accounts with no minimum balance requirement and no monthly charge. It also includes a network ATM card. First Robinson Savings and Loan FA with branches in Oblong and opening soon in Palestine. FDIC insured.
1st and 15, ball at the 18. Big difference. There's Johns.
Nothing
He didn't
there.
make it to the 20. Give him a yard. Or, give him a yard maybe.
It's going to be 2nd and 14.
Well, who's spotting which one here? Now, one's at 19 and one's on the 20, and he said, okay, you mark it. No, they put it at the 20.
No, it's at the 19.
Okay.
Oh.
I will say we got one guy's foot down over here, and the other guy's waving over there.
8 minutes and counting. 2nd down and 15 for the Benton Rangers as they're going to work the clock here. They're ahead by 1 point here at Crosby Field in the first round of the playoffs.
Pitch back, Wilson.
Good pursuit, Jeremiah Whiff.
And Whiff sneaks through the defense and keeps him to get, a yard or two loss on the play. Big play. Stewart's over there to help. Several of them, Lindsay.
3rd down and about 16 yards to go. 7:20 and counting. Winner of this one's going to play the winner of Murfreesboro, Mount Carmel. And at last report, Mount Carmel was on top 15-6.
Yeah, next week, if Robinson wins, well,
they're on the road.
They're on the road any way you look at it. Now,
Benton's going to go their second timeout.
Okay, so they've only got one left.
For the best deal in tires, stop in at Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price. Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center.
The next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson, 546-5593.
Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They are pleased to help bring you this telecast. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
1 point ball game, 13-12. Benton Rangers lead it.
Big 3rd down, Jim, for both teams. The wind is dying down a little bit, but it still is the flag. You notice the flag's
not quite
not
straight out, is it?
Wheeler took that scarf down from his mouth, and he said the wind does not die down anymore.
Oh, well, that's all right.
In motion is Wilson. Back to throw is Smith. He's got his tight end over the middle, and he's wide open. This Whiff is the only one that's got a chance.
And Whiff will catch him. Whiff
and he gets away. There's
down.
Justin Clark. Finally brought down just short of the goal line by B.J. Stevens at about the 4.
I think right there you saw the hyperextended elbow Whiff.
Bryce Schaefer was the wide receiver on the play and was wide open down the middle.
It was about 80 yards.
What a call. What a play by Benton.
Yeah.
First time they've thrown to that boy. Well, they haven't thrown a lot all
now
game.
The defense has just got to come back. They can't give up.
They place it at the
5-yard line.
Well, they got to hold them here, or they can blow it open right here. 13-12 is the score. They could make it 21-12 here pretty quick.
It'll probably go to Johns. He's up the middle, nothing there.
Give him a yard. 2nd and goal to go.
Still at the 4, 6:04. Still time to go if the Maroons can stop him here.
Well, they haven't used
80-yard play to Bryce Schaefer.
They haven't used the pass very much this year, but there wasn't anything wrong with that one, was it? That was perfect.
He was wide open down the middle.
This Johns again.
He's in there for the score.
Not yet.
They stood him up.
He's right at the goal line.
He's right at the goal line.
I mean, he is at the goal line.
I thought he was in.
Inches short of the goal line.
Doing a lot of talking in there, too.
Anybody want to guess who will get it?
Well, that's who they should give it to.
No, I don't know.
Well,
Probably will, but
there it is.
Touchdown.
I don't. Yeah, I guess he did.
Okay, big extra point
He
here.
barely got in. He barely got in.
19-12. Maroons still in this. 7 down. Let's see what they're going to do, if they'll go for 1 or 2.
how much time?
5:06 left to go in the game.
Well, they got to go for 2. One
Put
won't
it
do them
away.
any good.
Put it away.
They've either got to, they can go up by 21-12, and Robinson can't tie them with a touchdown and 2, so they've got to go for 2. (20-12) can still be a tie ball game.
They've got a kicker in the
They're
game.
lining up for the kick.
Well,
They're going to make the Maroons score 2 if they score.
they can still tie it with a touchdown and a kick. They can be beaten with a, well, they've got to score 2. I'd go for 2. I'd go for 2.
I think this is going to go against the Maroons and offsides. Now look for him to switch and go back for 2.
Got to go for 2.
He's getting Johns back in the game. No, that's not Johns.
He's
Wilson.
out there. John's out
Johns,
there.
yeah.
Johns is in there. And now they're
Schaefer's-
going for 2. This could be the ball game right here. Little split.
They split the backs. That's interesting. And he's back to throw. He's got Wilson he's looking for. And knocked.
Oh, he caught it.
He got
He
it.
pulled it out of Charlie Ryan Smith's hands.
Heck of a job. That's Wyatt, the tight end. Big play. Big play.
21-12.
I thought he had it knocked down.
5:06 left to go.
I thought he was going to go to Wilson cutting across the center. But they had a good play. Worked out. Wyatt made a heck of a grab.
Maroons now have got to score quickly. They're down by 9 with 5:06. Still time to go, but 5:06 left to go here as
Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their 95 football season. Good luck to the Maroons from the Pulliam Funeral Homes.
Your Robinson Walmart is proud to be in Crawford County and is pleased to help sponsor the telecast of this game. Shop at Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson. Now open 7 to 11, 7 days a week.
Well, they put
they're short one. They're short
Culp,
one on the
Lewis
kick.
and Hewlett in the back deep. 5, 10 people out there. Somebody needs to go out on the field. There he goes. Charlie Ryan Smith in the middle. Bats will kick off. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. It's a 21-12. Benton Rangers lead it. Good kick right down the middle. B.J. Stevens at the 20.
He put
right
his
up the
knee
middle.
down. He put his knee down.
Yeah, he said he caught. Well, I knew he dropped when he made the catch, but I couldn't tell if the knee touched or not, but the official said it did. Right on the 20. Breaks, breaks, breaks. Well, they scored in less than a minute at the end of the first half.
Offensive line's got to do a job now. They've got to really block to give the Maroons a chance for a quick score.
Clock's running. Lewis goes to the far side. Truitt's on this side of the field. Wheeler and Culp at the running backs. Wesley back to throw. A quick out to Truitt at the 30. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds.
There, throw.
That could have been late there.
Could have
he
been.
Was definitely out of
He
bounds.
was out of bounds.
He got the first down, I think.
Should be.
It's on the other side of the 30. Should be a first down. Got to work the sidelines. 4:46 to go. Maroons still got a chance here.
Lewis, the man, split to the far side. Reggie Truitt again on this side. Culp and Wheeler in the backfield. Wesley to throw. Gets protection. And he's nailed. Back about the 20-yard line.
Good coverage all the way down the field. Maroons got to get up quickly. 4:35. He's going to lose about 10.
Choicer, number 23, the man that went in there and jumped on his back. Second and about, what, 18, 20?
Sure. 19, 4:17 to go. Parker quickly back.
Oh, nice job.
Did he get out?
Yeah,
yes.
Got it. Reggie Truitt got it, flipped it up to Brian Culp going by.
Yeah, but Truitt caught a tipped ball.
That's all right.
That's
How
concentration. I don't know how he managed it, but he did it.
Big play by the Maroons. It's going to be
volleyballed it to
Yeah.
Culp. Heck of a play. Well, we're at the 36 now. It's third and about 5. Wesley gets it to Reggie. Oh, to BJ. He's got it. He's got the first down.
First down. 4
He was
minutes
hit
left to
immediately,
go.
but he made his turn just right. He knew exactly where he had to be for the
Maroons
first
got
down.
to get a play.
Well, it was about this. Well, where do we see Matt Parker on the end around option again? At what point?
I don't know. Truitt pulls in, and BJ, they've got him split to the far side now.
We've got 2 wides, 2 splits, or 2 wings, and 3:50 left to go.
Wheeler in the backfield. Here's Culp in motion to this side. Long count. Wesley.
Truitt will be open.
To Reggie Truitt. A little bit over his head.
3:35 to go, Jim.
Culp was open. Of course, the coverage man on him had moved into Reggie after Wesley thrown the ball. We might see that again. This time Culp might be the man that would be the receiver.
Maroons trying to hang in here. Down 21-12 with 3:35 left to go. A couple of big plays by Benton here in the second half. Put him in position to win the ball game.
Parker in a tight end. Wesley keeps it. Not much. Not what he wanted to do.
3rd and 10. The pitch just wasn't there. He had to eat it.
Big 5 Body Works is complete collision repair facility with the latest laser frame system and the latest DuPont paint system. For insurance work or custom work, anything for appearance for trucks, cars, or van at the Big 5 Body Works across from Walmart in Robinson. There's the pass out to Stevens.
It's going to come down to
Overthrown.
this. It's going to be 4th down.
Or Truitt.
4th and 10.
3:04 left to go here. Got to get 10 yards.
Well, they're looking for pass all the way. And probably so. Wesley being chased.
Screen.
Up to Wheeler. Culp was there. Law didn't make the catch. They would still been short of the first down. And the ball will turn over to the Benton Rangers here.
With 2:58, Rangers
21-12.
in position to win it.
Well, all they got to do is run the clock down now. A little less than 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Let's see, Maroons haven't used any timeouts, have they?
No. And Benton has 1 left. Let's see if it'll be Johns on 1, 2, 3.
It is.
Lindsey, Wheeler, Wager. And about a 2-yard pickup.
Well, if you're going to have a slow whistle, mark the ball where you blow the whistle.
Well, that's
not at his forward progress.
2nd down and 8 here with 2:28 and counting for the Benton Rangers to their first playoff victory, their first appearance in the playoffs as they got the Maroons down by 9.
Timeout, yeah.
Maroons call a timeout. 3rd down here.
Yeah, 2:15 on the clock. Smith takes that snap, and he just sort of stuck the ball up and jumps out of the way when Johns goes by.
Things that broke the Maroons back here was that fumble recovery by Justin Groves, and he ran it in on from 40 yards out, and then on a 4th and 16, The long 80-yard pass to Bryce Schaefer.
Now that was really quite a play.
Is it time for a new Pentium computer, multimedia system, or an upgrade for your local area network? If so, let Charlie Incorporated CI Systems help. They've been providing computer systems, service, and support for over 18 years. Located on the east side of the square in Robinson, or call 546-5442. Charlie Incorporated CI Systems.
2:15 to go, 21-12 ball game. Benton Rangers out on top.
3rd and about 6. Maroons got 2 timeouts left here.
They need a big break. They need a turnover.
Benton, they're going to hold on to the ball and
they're going to
try to move it forward.
And the Maroons are going to try to strip them. Johns again.
Nothing
no
there.
brainer there. He didn't get anywhere. And it'll be 4th.
4th down. 2:05 left to go. Maroons with 1 timeout left
well, they're
here.
going to have the ball again.
But they got to score 9 points.
Well, providing they can hold
They got to stop them
Johns from 4th and 7. 4th and long for him is something like 4th and 8, I think.
Really, defensive-wise, the Maroons, except for that one long pass play, really have
Well,
stopped Benton since the first series of plays. You take that away and that fumble, and but with 2:05 left to go here, 4th down and 6. Benton just wants to hang on to the ball and make the Maroons use those timeouts.
Does they got one more? Is that the second one or that the last one?
Nah, should have one more.
One more.
Again, the defense has got to stop them. They just can't get a first down. We've got to have at least that chance.
They may do something a little different here. Got a flag.
Center moved the ball.
And so that'll be 5 yards walk back against the Rangers. So that'll make Johns' 4th down attempt a little longer. Make it about 11. 12. The ball at the 44 of the Maroons.
They're going to punt.
I can't believe they'll punt. 2:05 on the clock. Long count.
Trying to get the Maroons to jump.
Another penalty won't hurt. They can just take the whole thing, yeah. So they
Wait a minute. Now, how come the clock moved?
1 second. Well, that penalty really didn't do him any good.
Did Benton call a timeout?
Yes.
Okay, Benton called a timeout. That's their last timeout. Clock shows 2:04. The ball at the 49-yard line of the Maroons. And it'll be 4th and about 15 or 16.
As they go back, Bats goes back and punts formation. B.J. Stevens.
Robinson's not sure. They've only got a single safety back, so they're keeping everybody up.
I imagine we're coming. Oh.
Whiff. Oh, did you see Whiff get tackled? No flag. B.J. lets it roll. It's down at the 13-yard line. And Whiff made a run, and he just flat got tackled on the way back there.
I think that's also why they didn't call roughing the kicker. As
probably they could have.
Started
There
the
was
13
contact
with
made
1:55 left to go here for the Maroons.
Well, the ball at the 13. 87 yards to go. Wesley to Truitt. Got some room. Great
Get
move.
outside,
Going for the sidelines, and he runs out at the 31-yard line. Reggie Truitt, 32-33 is where they're going to mark it.
Might have picked up a few more yards if he'd stayed in, but that's not the name of the game right here.
No, 1:45 to go.
Benton was playing with one single defensive back about 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Go with 2 tight ends, 2 wings, single back.
Culp and Lewis are the split people. Wheeler and a lone running back. He's there to block. Wesley to throw. Over the middle, incomplete. Going for Justin Sims and overthrew.
1:41 left to go here.
Second and 10.
More and more, it looks like the Benton Rangers. Benton will host.
Will they really?
They will host.
Even against Mount Carmel?
Yes.
Yeah, they've never hosted a game, so they'll get it on that second round.
Right.
That's right. They've never been there. Truitt and Stevens are the split people. At the 31. Wesley to Reggie Truitt. Oh, he made a move. Good move. Now, will they call that timeout? Clock still running.
Close to a tie or to a first
Well, they
down. They got to stop.
They got to move the sticks.
They're not. It's off close. They're going to have to measure that sucker.
They got to stop the clock.
They got to measure that. They got to measure that.
Save the timeout. Get your play call right.
Yeah,
now.
right.
They were going to go with that hitch again.
1:35. Got to measure that, baby. Well, the ball is
max release, bro.
Right at the 40, between the 42 and 43 yard line. They got it. They got it. Looked a lot closer when they were across the field. First and 10, 1:35 on the clock. They put it at the 40, right almost at the 43. Lewis in motion. Parker looks, tosses down to Truitt.
Oh, he had 1 foot in.
I think it was in the air and came down. Good effort by Reggie Truitt.
Second down and 10, 1:26 left to go here in the ball game.
Of course, that's a tough call right along in front of the sidelines. They've got all the lines marked out.
in the dirt and trying to get
Brandon Lewis on the far side. Somebody's going to go deep here in a minute. Second and 10. Wesley back. He's being chased. Not much time. Gets it away.
Down the middle to Matt Parker.
Almost intercepted. That's Wyatt
got
again.
a finger on it.
Wesley got hit, and I'm not sure if he got hit just as he was letting loose of the ball. Took a little off of that. Parker had a step on the receiver, but Bryant's out there, and he's got good speed. Bryant's 6'6", too, by the way. No, he's not 6'3". It was Schaefer that's 6'6".
Justin Wyatt.
Only a junior.
Pretty young ball club, too. They've got some of their key people are seniors. B.J. Stevens now in at a split. Reggie Truitt to the left. 2 wings. Third down and 10 here with 1:20 left to go.
Got to go for that first down.
Got 2 shots at it.
Culp in motion. Wesley back to throw. Almost.
Nice job
That's
by
Smith.
Ken Zybert.
Or Zybert, right,
21. Nice job by him as he stepped up on that pass to Brian Culp. Fourth down here.
If he'd have caught that baby, it'd have been all over, too.
That's right. And it's getting close now. 1:15 to go. Maroons still down 12-21. Ball on the 43-yard line. Fourth down. Got to get a first
10
down.
yards right here.
And they bring Culp out.
Oh.
Double reverse.
And Hurry's going to, well, he tried to throw it. Lay on that, somebody. Intentional ground here is what it's going to be.
And that's going to be the ball game.
Yeah.
Pretty late whistle.
Benton's going to walk away with the victory. It's going to be intentional grounding. And the Maroons are going to be upset by the Benton Rangers here. 21-12 with 1:08 left to go in the fourth quarter.
That was a 3 handoff play.
Yeah, it was
1:08 to go. Well, the defense has got to go for the turnover here. But they give it to Benton, and Benton will start at the Maroon 31-yard line. Their interest is going to be killing the clock.
Maroons have 1 timeout left to go.
Benton doesn't have any. They're going to walk off now.
You'll be lost of down, intentional grounding, 5-yard penalty,
so
first down Benton.
And that'll make the first down at the 26.
Well, all that momentum changed on that big fumble recovery by Justin Groves, who walked in on from 40 yards out, and from then on, Benton didn't have to do much, but they did it.
Drops to one knee. Clock won't stop. Robinson will have to expend their last timeout, or have they already?
Nobody's
doing
going
it.
to.
Nope.
And it's going to be the Rangers going to go home and play the winner of Murfreesboro and Mount Carmel.
That last we knew was probably Mount Carmel, and Benton, as you said, Tony, will probably host this ball game. Their first visit to the playoffs. They're going to walk away with the first win, and they'll host a ball game next week down at Benton. Well, a good ball game. The teams have played well. Benton Rangers have proved that they're a ball club to reckon with. 2 losses on the year, 1 to West Frankfort and 1 to Murfreesboro.
Down to 10 seconds and counting, Jim. Benton Rangers going to go to 8-2. Maroons fall to 9-1 on the year. After a great regular season, they fall in the first round of the playoffs, 21-12 to Benton.
Well, a disappointing loss, I know, for the Maroons, but still, it was a good ball game. Nothing to be ashamed of here. There goes Terry Roach over to congratulate the coach at Benton. And the Benton Rangers played a heck of a good ball game. Those guys, as we remarked earlier, a lot of them going both ways. So I'd hoped that maybe the depth of Robinson might make a difference as the game continued, but it didn't. These guys are good, strong, and they stayed with it.
After that first series, really, the offense didn't do anything except for that one long pass play in the second half. Maroons had the ball a lot in the second half, but take away a few penalties and one key turnover. But hey, Benton's a good ball club.
Yeah.
Don't take anything away from them. They're a good team.
Well, penalties have hurt Robinson off and on throughout the year. A lot of them have been walked off, and a lot of the penalties were procedural calls and things like that. And but they've got a good ball club, and they're going to come back even stronger next year.
I'd like to once again thank the sponsors who've been with us all year. They are Crawford Memorial Hospital, Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent, Robinson IGA Plus, Big 5 Body Works, Victor Dana Corporation, Graves Auto Group, Polian Funeral Homes, Robinson Argus, American Legion EM Colder Post 69 in Robinson, Walmart, Kemper CPA Group, Loyal Order of Moose number 1369, Days Inn, M&M Exhaust, X-Ray Company, Marathon Tire, First Robinson Savings and Loan, E.H. Berry Corporation, Rural King Supply, Leaf Incorporated in Robinson, Big Buck Building Center, BFW Post 4549, Crawford County State Bank, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Charlie Incorporated, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
List the coaches.
The Robinson coaches?
Yeah. I'll have to take a line from Sam Scarponi in the Argus here earlier. He was talking about the unsung heroes of the coaching staff here at Robinson.
Terry Roach, the head coach. Don Taylor, he put me under pressure.
Oh, I had him written down here. I didn't want to leave anybody
Taylor,
out.
Dave Riker,
Stevens.
Jim Stevens, Dennis Inboden, Brett Owen. Who'd I leave out?
Sam Bennett.
Sam Bennett.
I hope we haven't left somebody out.
Sophomore coach. Oh gosh, he's gonna
think about
kill me. He's
it.
gonna kill me.
I hope he does. Think about it a little bit. And a lot of credit to Terry Roach, who has brought this team together. He's the guy that coordinates and puts everything together. And the specialty guys out there on the field have done a heck of a job this year. This program is copyrighted 1995 by Worldwide Sound and Video Productions. No portion of this program can be reproduced or duplicated in any form. Copies of this program can be obtained by contacting Ron Wheeler at Worldwide Sound and Video Production at 618-544-7898.
Jim,
Yeah.
I know that we want to catch the seniors this year that just played their last game. And they're a great bunch of seniors led by number 4, Brandon Lewis, number 8, Reggie Truitt, number 9, B.J. Stevens, number 10, Chris Rice, even though he was hurt, number 12, Jeremiah Whiff, 18, Jason Watts, who was hurt, 24, Brian Culp. Down the board, number 35, Matt Wheeler, who did a heck of a job. Number 40, Charlie Rhinesmith. 42, Matt Parker, who came out after his freshman year and played a heck of a game and had a heck of a year. Jay Anderson, number 50, who saw limited action because he was injured early. Tim Lindsay, the linebacker, number 51. Also a senior, Jason Wampler, number 60, who stepped in and really had some good defensive plays today. Juan Escobedo did a great job as offensive tackle, number 70. Jason Dickerson, number 75, who had an injury and hasn't been able to play here lately. Blue Davis, number 77 on the line, also doing a great job. Aaron Ackman, one of the wideouts, kickoff return, little bit of everything, number 81. And Glenn Draper, number 84, a senior also.
Okay, Tony. That about winds it up here, the football season. The first playoff game, Robinson goes down in defeat to the Benton Rangers. We'll be back. Look for us in basketball season coming up here in a few weeks. So for Ron Wheeler, Tony Schrei, Dwayne Shaw, I'm Jim Kincaid.